welcome to this daily hypnosis session to reduce stress. Today, we're going to explore the subject of stress. In our fast-paced lives, stress can be as prevalent as the air we breathe. Often, we regard it as an unwelcome companion that can make even the simplest tasks feel like insurmountable challenges. We're going to delve into the possibilities of reducing stress, not by fighting it, but by understanding it, acknowledging it, and gently allowing ourselves to detach from it. Please note that hypnosis should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment or therapy. Always consult a healthcare professional for a proper diagnosis and appropriate treatment options. Please do not listen to this session while driving or operating heavy machinery. You know, it's fascinating how every time we breathe in and breathe out, the world around us continues to spin. Yet for a moment, we can pause. The chair you're sitting in, it supports you, doesn't it? A lot like how the earth supports us. You might find your awareness expanding to the sensations of your feet touching the ground and realize it's okay to relax. Sometimes when people let themselves listen to the sound of their own breathing, they discover something extraordinary. It's as if the very act of listening can guide them into a deeper, more relaxed state. You could become aware of the sounds outside the room or the sensation of the fabric against your skin. Just acknowledging these ordinary details is often a simple step to experience comfort. And when you're comfortable, isn't it easier to drift? So, let yourself drift now. You could close your eyes if you haven't already. And perhaps you might notice as you focus inward, your breathing gradually slows down. And in this slowing down, many find that a certain space opens up. A space where tranquility is not just possible, but almost unavoidable. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a beautiful garden. What would you notice first? The colors, perhaps, vibrant and calm all at once, like nature's own painting. Or maybe the sounds, the way the breeze hums softly through the trees, and the melody of distant bird calls graces your ears. You could find that each step you take on this imagined path leads you to feel an increased sense of wonder. And I wonder if you've ever felt just quite this relaxed before. Isn't it curious how in some gardens there are stones perfectly placed for you to sit and ponder? Imagine finding such a stone now. What would it feel like to take a seat, comfortable perhaps, as if the stone has been waiting for you for a long time? Like an old friend inviting you to catch up. You may notice that you naturally begin to sink into this seat, further supported by nature itself. Feel free to spend a few moments here. Time in this place seems to follow its own rules, expanding and contracting at will. You might discover that you can stay here as long as you wish, and yet you know that soon we'll delve into letting go of stress. For now, let yourself get familiar with this comfort, this deepening state of peace and relaxation, because soon we'll transition to somewhere even more fascinating. Now that you find yourself at ease in that garden or perhaps another tranquil space that your mind has so wonderfully created, I wonder if you'd be willing to explore what stress really is. Stress, you see, isn't something that exists outside of you. It's a reaction, a response to your environment, to people, or even to your own thoughts. But reactions, well, they can change, can't they? Have you ever noticed how when you focus on a single droplet of water on a leaf in your peaceful garden, the rest of the world fades away? The droplet becomes your world. The stresses, in a similar fashion, seem to lose their significance when we don't pay them undue attention. It's remarkable how you can choose to shift your focus. And speaking of choices, you have them in abundance. Picture a stream running through your beautiful garden. In it, see a leaf floating on the water. Now let's place all your stresses on that leaf. And it's fascinating how the stream is so capable. It carries the leaf and your stresses away downstream, out of sight and out of your life. And just like that, you're free to focus on what's meaningful and uplifting. It's almost as if, by observing your stress from this calm place, you're learning to separate from it, disempowering it without even trying. You may begin to realize that you have the ability, always, to step back from stress, to view it from a distance, and to choose your reaction. It's an empowering thought, isn't it? And I wonder how many different ways you can find to integrate this newfound wisdom into your daily life. Perhaps you'll wake up tomorrow and notice that you feel lighter, somehow unburdened, and that's okay. Allow yourself to feel good. And what would it be like to make stress a smaller part of your day, every day, starting right now? It's possible, and it's a choice you can make. Sometimes people tell me that letting go of stress feels like taking off a heavy backpack that they didn't even realize they were carrying. And what's incredible is you have the power to take it off whenever you like. It doesn't even require effort. All it needs is the recognition that the backpack isn't glued to your shoulders. You can set it down. And setting it down could be as simple as breathing out. And I wonder if you've ever tried that, letting go of your stress with every exhalation. How wonderful could it be to have a tool so easy, so innate, that you can use it at any time, in any place. Breathing out and letting go can become second nature to you if you just let it. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase, "This too shall pass," haven't you? It applies to stress as well. So next time you find yourself wrapped up in stressful thoughts or situations, maybe you'll remember this moment. Perhaps you'll find a way to access this garden, this stream, and these empowering realizations whenever you need to. It's all there inside you, ready to be utilized. And I wonder just how quickly you'll find yourself applying these principles in your daily life. And when you do, remember that it's okay to give yourself credit. Rewarding yourself for small victories like choosing peace over stress compounds over time. It's a cycle, but a good one, the kind you'll enjoy being a part of. So keep exploring this space for a moment, knowing that as you venture into your life outside this room, you carry these insights with you. Insights that don't just reduce stress, but make your life richer, fuller, and so much more enjoyable. Now, isn't that an exciting prospect? And as we prepare to bring this journey to a close, you might begin to notice how your body feels against the seat again, the sensations in your fingers and toes, or perhaps the rhythm of your breath. There's no rush, there's always time. And when you're ready, imagine ascending from this tranquil garden, step by step, feeling more alert with each step you take. You could even begin to hear the sounds around you more clearly as your awareness expands back to the room. By the time you open your eyes, it might surprise you how rejuvenated you feel, how crisp and clear everything looks, maybe even as though you're seeing the world through a new lens. Remember that this state of peace is something you can access whenever you wish. It's always there within you. And as you go about your day, you may find that every deep breath you take serves as a gentle reminder, nudging you towards tranquility. You might not even be aware of it, but your ability to manage stress improves effortlessly. It becomes second nature, as natural as the changing of the seasons. Thank you for joining me on this journey towards better mental well-being. The choices you've discovered today are stepping stones on your path to a stress-free life. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.